Hello, Green Engine Media family. Welcome back. This is Engineering Chronicles Professional Series. The Engineering Chronicles student series was on hiatus for 4 months, but we're now back with a new series, which is a professional series where we're going to feature professional engineers that are going to share industry insights. With me today, I have Dr. Simukonda, an agriculture engineer and the head of department at the School of Engineering, Department of Agricultural Engineering. So today we're just going to ask him questions on his journey as an agricultural engineering professional and the challenges and insights that he has learned so far is going to share with us. So welcome, Doctor.
Thank you, Ben.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we're going to start with your early life and education. Can you share a bit about your background and where you grew up from?
Well, I'll give a summary.
Yeah.
The story is very long, but
Right.
I'll give a summary.
Right.
I was born in 1974.
Okay.
In Wea village.
All right.
Then Isoka, but now Mafinga,
Okay.
Chief Chifungwe.
Right.
I went to primary school at Chipakama Primary School, grade 1, then grade 2 up to 7 to Wea Primary School.
All right.
Then went to Kenneth Kaunda Secondary School in Chinsali, where I finished up to grade 12 and then came to Lusaka to pursue further education.
Education.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So what really inspired you to pursue agricultural engineering as a profession?
I have to be honest. Initially, I didn't even know there was an animal called engineering. Since I grew up in the village, nothing of that sort existed. It was only teachers who mattered.
All right.
I admired teachers a lot. But fast forward, when I finished my grade 12, I just planned to be an accountant. Engineering still was not in the picture.
Okay.
But in our old times, we had the chance to fill in forms to choose the career that you want.
All right.
That's when I got the first blow, because our careers master couldn't guide on how we can apply to go to CBU.
Okay.
We only had the chance to apply to come to UNZA, and the only thing I knew was natural sciences, because we had the talk with Professor Suera then, the VC.
The VC of the University of Zambia.
Yes. No, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Zambia. He visited the school.
Oh, all right.
So he talked about natural sciences. So that's what just made me choose natural sciences.
Okay.
Now, in 1994, I was doing my piecework somewhere at a company called that was Zambia Horticultural Products.
Okay.
I met two engineers.
One was after grade 12?
Yes, that's after grade 12, yes. The one was a mechanical engineer. The other was an electrical engineer. So that's when I began to hear of something called engineering on a serious note.
Okay.
And the mechanical engineer inspired me, because the guy was just outgoing and telling nice stories and encouraging me to go to UNZA.
Okay.
The electrical engineering was a quiet guy, so I just said, no.
So electrical engineers,
they are so boring. The chap is just too quiet. So I just like mechanical engineering.
Okay.
So that gave me the drive to come to UNZA. Now, in the process, because the drive was so much, I called one of my former teachers if they knew somebody at UNZA. Because I was not sure if I would come to natural sciences. Those guys explained to me that to go to engineering, I have first to go to natural sciences. And I'd already chosen natural sciences.
Okay.
So one of my former teachers guided me to go and see then the Dean of School of Education, Professor Rungwango.
Right.
He will be able to check if my results fit the criteria to go to natural sciences. So when I went into Professor Rungwango's office, the secretary told me to wait a bit before I could see him. And on the table, there was a small magazine. There I read, it was written by some Americans. I read something that was very important. It said something like, first degrees do not make you a professional. They just give you the chance to be able to adapt to any situation you are faced with. I read it from there, so this is powerful. But I didn't apply it there then, because I didn't even have a degree yet. Yeah. So I met Professor Rungwanga, who assured me that I'm going to School of Natural Sciences and my grades are good. I was very inspired. And now I knew I would be a mechanical engineer. because the chances of coming to natural sciences were there.
Well, okay.
So when I went back, I continued doing something that I normally do a lot. By the way, I like reading.
Yeah.
You'd know that my brother inspired me at childhood to start reading and writing. I went to grade 1 knowing already to write my name and a few things.
Okay.
By the time I finished my grade 1, in fact, before I finished my grade 1, I could write a Futumbuka letter and completed all those to my books, Jerita and Mlenga. I already finished them.
You could write a letter in Tumbuka?
Yeah, in grade 1.
In grade 1?
Yes. So, one thing that, again, I could take you back to my childhood. I used to look after Keto.
Yeah.
So one of these days, my parents forced me to go and look after Keto. I thought I was tired.
Right.
Now, when I was so annoyed with what they told me, I thought I should redirect my energy somewhere. I got a book from my father's trunk. And that book was talking about my magic squares. Then I was in grade 4. So I started to see how that thing work. And until I puzzled out, solve magic square on my own. On Monday, there was a magic square being taught in class. I was a bit off mood, but I'm the only one who got that mathematics correct because I taught myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so coming to when I knew that I was going to natural sciences, I went back to my books.
All right.
I realized there are certain concepts I was not sure of. I started reading hard, and in the process, teaching some people when I was staying near to in Rwanda.
Okay.
I was happy that my results could show. Could say some chaps who are not even reading now could read. Yeah, but that's what now became the game. I could do my piecework, go to Rwanda, do my studies, but at the same time, Rwanda was rough. Was rough. I would go to Matero gym, do some bit of weightlifting. Yeah. So after that, I came to Unza, thinking I'll be first year, yes, thinking I'll be a mechanical engineer. But then, after first year, second year came. That's when I knew there were other departments like civil and geomatic, then agricultural engineering. Something kicked up. I wanted something that would align my hobbies. My hobby is looking after plants. I like plants.
And you just see the surrounding exactly. Yeah, your department. I wish the camera could tell, but bit of flowers around the surrounding here.
Yes, that's my hobby. So I started looking at something that would bridge engineering and my hobby of growing plants. So agriculture engineering fitted the best.
So that's the primary reason why you chose agriculture engineering.
Exactly.
From mechanical engineering, you had transition
to agriculture engineering. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was my first choice.
Interesting.
When we were choosing to, those days would choose from, I think you were also choosing.
Yes.
It was my first choice. And I came here very happy. And that has been the turning point.
The turning point, exactly. Okay. So during your university years, from first year until your fifth year, what were some of the challenges that you faced, and what were some of the things that you learned that have really helped you up to the moment you are up to now? As in, what are some of the challenges that you faced, and then what are the most important lessons you've learned so far?
I think the biggest challenges I faced were to do with courses.
Courses?
Yes. For instance, first year, I never did calculus.
Okay.
Now I'm introduced to calculus. It was quite tricky. I remember one time we had a test. In that test, I got 35%.
I've been there. I think everyone watching this video has been there.
So it pained me failing. I had to check salary through my script, and I saw a question that had 5 marks, and the teacher marked me wrong. The lecturer marked me wrongly. So I had to go to the lecturer and complain. Luckily, the lecturer agreed and marked me, so I was happy that I was now at 40, the minimum passing mark. And the lecturer, in his own wisdom, said, let me counter check your script. Maybe there's another question which I didn't mark correctly. So he checked, and luckily he gave me another 10 marks.
Okay.
So I came out of his office celebrating because now I have 50%.
50%.
But something happened. As I was going out, I met a colleague who was asking if the lecture was in his office. And he explained to me that actually the lecturer didn't mark one question correctly. He could have got 100%. So I said, wow, me, I'm struggling for 50%. This character is getting 100%. This world is unfair. But then I remembered one thing. When we just came into first year, one of my former teachers was a student. He was doing his master's. He called us with my friend, who is now a vet doctor, and warned us that at UNZA, you mind your business. Don't admire what others get. Set your own targets, meet your targets. You fail them, find the reason why you have failed to meet your targets. Don't look at how somebody is charging. So that consoled me, that his 100% is his. Let me focus on what I want to achieve. Yes.
So that's one of the things that you learned that has even helped you so far.
Yes, that's one thing. Following that, I came to learn that it's not what you are at a point that determines who you are, who you should be in the future. It's your determination and persistence. That gentleman who got 100% in mathematics and I got 50, actually, in the third year, I left him behind. He failed mathematics. Well, I never failed mathematics in my life at UNZA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, another thing was computers. You know, where I was, I never learned computers and I had never touched a computer. So when we came to this course called Information Technology, I think.
That was second year.
Second year, yes. When we were given an assignment, we had a central place where we were accessing computers. That was where there's CICT there. And there we are given a computer. I looked at the computer. I thought the computer works like a calculator.
We're transitioning now to one of the most interesting parts of this interview. Your transition from being a student to now going in society as an engineering profession. How is it? As in, I'm trying to visualize this this scene where you're graduating, during your graduation day, right? There's this scene where people used to say that a very long time ago, companies would come during graduation, then they would fight for those students that did better. Was that your case? Because nowadays I don't think so. That works.
No, it wasn't our case. By then things had already changed.
Oh.
But I should say, I think I had some opportunities. I should mention that I was the best agricultural engineering graduating student.
Wow.
Okay. So there was a company that sponsored my award, and I went to see them. They gave me an interview. I was very optimistic that they would give me a job. The company was called Mastock.
Okay.
But unfortunately, those are the days when these issues of liquidation and the like were very common. So the company was liquidated, and
it was a foreign company.
Yeah, it was a foreign company. I didn't get that job.
Okay.
I went to another company called Alulusa Zambia. They are producing, I think they are still there, producing some perfumes. I liked their place, but when I saw the way they were treating people and the way they were going to treat me, I found some elements of racism. I didn't like it, so I turned down their offer.
Oh, the company was also foreign.
Yeah, it was foreign.
So they would treat
the way they would treat the locals and the way they told me they would treat me, because they thought we'll treat you as on probational basis because we'll be training you on our company machinery and the like. And the conditions they were going to give me, because they thought I was a novice, was even poorer than a grade 12.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't like it.
So you didn't like it?
Yeah, I didn't like, so I left.
So that's one of the challenges you face during that transition as in being a professional engineer.
Yeah, but I didn't take it as a challenge because it was not very long.
Oh,
it was within, I finished in 2000. And that was around 2001 when the results just came out. And then next, there was a very good opportunity from the Minister of Agriculture. There was the man in charge of the technical service branch. He was one of the board of studies for the department, one of the members of the board of studies.
Okay.
So what happened with this man is like when he was looking at the transcripts, the way we are performing, he was interested in my performance. And one thing that caught him well was on the course farm power and machinery. There's a part that I identified the trick on how things are done myself. And
on the machine?
No, on the how to calculate. If you have done that course, there's that part of energy conversion.
Yes.
Metabolizable energy, usable energy, such kind of stuff. How to formulate the rations for the bulls you are using.
Yes.
To keep them fit and productive. The entry point of changing the ration, my colleagues didn't pick it. It's me who picked it. Now, you guys, it's a common thing. Once you answer an assignment question, your friends just come, why it's due today? Dubbing echo. No problem, guys. Everybody dubs. We submit. So the lecturer gives the same question in the test. Now, the guys after dubbing, they didn't know the trick.
They didn't
learn. So it's only me who got a very good mark in that test. But the lecturer didn't end there. He brought the same question in the exam. So again, my friends didn't learn the trick. So the difference between my mark and my friends was just too big. So it's like that caught the guy from technical service branch. So he was looking for me. So in that process, I went to visit his office. I said, I'm looking for a job. He said, hey, Kondwani Simukonda, yes, I've been looking for you. My friend, you have got a job.
Wow. Yes. Wow, just from there.
Yes, and the man did things on his own. Because he picked all my documents, he opened the file.
He was doing research on you since university life.
Yeah, he knew
university days, sorry.
Yes, university days. He knew me because of that performance I third year. It's like I was following up and things didn't change. So when I finished, he was just saying, where is this guy? He was looking for me, but nobody informed him.
Okay.
So when I went to his office, he says, my friend, you have got a job.
Wow.
So he opened all those files. Now, when he took to the registry, they gave him a condition. Sir, they have not yet lifted the employment freeze. So during that period of in 20,000 up to, I think 2002, the government was not employing. So when he took my forms there, that's what they told him. No, hold on. Maybe let him come after a month because the government has not yet been given the go-ahead to employ. There's the employment freeze. So that halted our process. Now, I went to see him after a month. I could also listen to news that the employment freeze is still on. So I knew the man could not do anything. I thought I should do something else.
So you had to leave the company.
Sorry?
You had to leave the company.
No, it was not a company. It's not a company. It was Ministry of Agriculture. Yes, Ministry of Agriculture. Okay. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I realized I have to do something. Surprisingly, ZNS was looking for somebody.
Okay.
So I said, wow, I can go to ZNS. These guys also do with agriculture.
All right.
Then they have got good machinery at land development branch. So I went there and applied, gave them my CV. To cut the long story short, I was disappointed because when the interview came, they just said this guy is overqualified. We didn't need an agriculture engineer. We needed an agriculturist. So the interview didn't take place.
I see.
Now I was very disappointed. So in the process of being disappointed, I went to see my nephew.
Okay.
Who was a guard in town. And I was telling him, look, this is what happened. Then he told me, uncle, I thought with your degree you would be looking at high-tech stuff. You even wanted to join the DNS. I said, yeah, my friend, I'm not an expert. I remembered what I read in Professor Ungwangwa's office. I'm not an expert. I can do anything. He says, in that case, police is recruiting. Why don't you go there? I said, oh, okay. I do a heap of documents. Okay, I'm going. I'm already prepared. So I went to Zambia Police Service. Went to the human resource. He told me, you're late. Your friends are already, the people are already training, but leave your document with the staff man for staff development. When I went there, the man who was in charge of that is a Mr. Daka. Now he's still a commissioner for Southern Province now.
Okay.
He said to me, you are late, but let's have your documents. He looked at my documents and says, you're an engineer with very good grades. Are you sure you want to be a policeman? He says, yeah, I want to be a policeman. That degree I got does not limit what I can do. If other people can be policemen, why not me?
Why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, if you are sure. Squad 2 was supposed to have about, or had the full squad, but now 2 people have not come. One has fallen pregnant, one has not reported. So you would fit there. Can you report yourself to the RI immediately? So I said, gentlemen, you're not serious. In Zambia, we are used to be told, come tomorrow, come tomorrow. But you guys, you are saying I got to RI immediately. Are you serious? Then he looked at me and said, maybe you're the one who's not serious. Said, okay, if you are serious, give me, it was on a Thursday, give me tomorrow so that I can go tomorrow, not today. They say, okay, that is taking us to weekend, so report yourself on Sunday. So on Sunday, I carried my bag, went to Rai. That's how I joined the police.
Okay.
Not thinking about agricultural engineering now, just
You had to do anything.
I can do anything.
Wow.
So I joined the police. You want me to continue? Sorry.
Continue. I think.
Continue actually agricultural engineering.
No, all right. Okay. Okay. From what you've just talked about right now, there's some. How I have a question. One question that ties to that, and it goes to all engineering students and those that have just that are about to graduate this year. How how should they carry themselves out once they go into the industry? Because you said, remember that quote that you read from that man's office saying the first degree is not something you should take as something that's just there right and then you think you're now a professional and everything. The only thing that you can do is agricultural engineering. How should they carry themselves out so that they can do anything?
Okay.
So for them to learn.
I'll tie that one with the finishing part of the story.
All right.
So I joined the police, and whilst in the police at training college, I just wanted to do my best. Right? Others had known how things are done, but me, I had no prior information. I just wanted to do the best. So in the process, I did the best. In my squad, I became the best in law and police duties. So I got an award. They called the Baton of Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, so just because I wanted to do the best. So when I went, I was posted to Eastern Province. There, my boss said, you have got an award for run police duties. Can you do the CO's parade?
CO's parade?
That's commanding officers parade.
So you're commanding fellow officers?
Yes. Wow. So in police, I'd mastered all the drills. We have what we call the arms drill. We have what we call the cane drill, what we call the sword drill. So I mastered all those. So I knew I can do a good job. But this is my character. I know I don't want to carry the glory alone.
Yes.
So I asked the commanding officer, have you been doing this? He says, yes. And who was doing it? He told me there was a gentleman from Uchinji. Said, yeah, I'd want to work with him. So the guy came, and I told him, so we're going to blend how you have been doing it and how I've been doing it. So we blended, but because I was just from the college, even if he brought his techniques, I could easily pick them up and do the parade. The parade was very nice, and the commanding officer was very happy with me. So we became friends from there.
Okay.
But nature has got this way of doing things. The wife to the commanding officer knew me from Chinsali, where I did my education.
Okay.
Because I was a tricky guy in there. I was the best grade 9 at my school. I think I should have been second in the whole province. Then at grade 12, I was the best. So the wife to my boss was from Chinsali girls. She knew me. So when she saw that I got an award, says, I'm not surprised. I know this guy. So because of the wife and the thing that I did, before I left Rirai, I found a certain quote. That quote was very important, and I always give it to my students. This quote was written by a certain guy called Friedrich Nietzsche from Germany, and I'll read it for you. I'll share it with you. It is something like this. We, the homeless from the outset, have absolutely no choice other than being explorers and conquerors, with the hope that what we are missing, maybe our descendants may inherit, that we may leave them a home. So I've always asked my students, do you think we're explorers or we explode? And do you think we are conquerors or we are conquered? So if we want to be conquerors or explorers, the only thing that we can do is have to work hard. I didn't mention, as a child, my father told me something. And he said, work hard, because if you don't, you'll be a slave of others. So I have lived with these kind of things. That's why I always try to push in the best. Now, while I was in Chipata, I came to Katete.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Even if I was in police, one thing that you don't forget who you are.
Yes.
I didn't forget that I was an engineer.
Okay.
So even if I was in the police, sometimes I would solve my calculus.
Oh, okay.
I didn't stop. But one thing that I realized that there's a difference between an educated guy and a learned guy. I didn't want to be educated.
You want to be a learned person.
I wanted to be a learned person. So an educated guy has got this feeling that he's more powerful, he's better than others, he's just somebody on top of things. But a learned guy first humbles himself, because he knows that even a guy who has never been to classroom can teach him something.
Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to be a learned guy, not an educated guy. That gave me a very good chance with my boss in Katete. When he came to visit me at the house where I was staying, it was very bad. And now, he didn't know something that came to happen nicely. One day, my former classmate came. And my former classmate was respected the whole Katete because he was a general engineer. Right. Including my boss was respecting this guy.
Okay.
So when he came, we were chatting outside. And my boss was watching the way we were chatting because we were classmates. He at Unza.
Oh.
Yes. We were classmates. We used to, that room there.
The
same room.
So okay. Okay.
We are there. Yeah. So after chatting, he says, the boss there says, yeah. So he went to see my boss. My boss asked him a question. Do you know each other? He says, wow, I know him. I don't even know why he's a cop. I respect that guy. Now my boss is shocked because he respects my friend, and now my friend respects me. My boss is shocked now. But this guy. Now, to cut a long story short, from that day onwards, my boss started giving me a lot of respect, and we became again very close friends. So one time, he went to, in fact, he tried to. There were officers who wanted me to denounce him that he's just a grade 12. I didn't do that. So he realized that there was no time
to denounce him as a grade 12.
Yeah, because I was a degree holder, he was just a grade 12. So they wanted me to say, the chap is not even educated, even if he's my boss. But I never said that.
You had respect for
I
him.
had respect for him. He was elderly, he knew the job, it's not me who employed him.
Yes.
So the fact that he was my boss, I had to give him respect despite his education background. So because of that, the man had to take a different approach to me. He taught me certain things. And some of those things he taught me helped me in future again. One, he taught me to respect secretaries. Because each time you find a secretary who has been in that office for some time, definitely he will know better than you do. Respect her. That's one lesson he taught me.
Okay.
Next, he taught me that if you go in a new office, the first 1 to 2 months, spend time reading whatever in that office, it will help you.
Whatever, the posters, surrounding
documents, whatever is in that office, read and understand what is there to help you. Next, he taught me some other stuff of how the police was working the old days. But beyond that, he took things personal to make sure I am helped. As police officers, we had access to prisoners. So this man now would pick prisoners for me and bring them, take them back, such kind of thing. But one thing he did which was very important was that one day he came across a message in Chipata which wanted people to do postgraduate diploma in human rights law.
Okay.
He knew if he was going to leave it for normal system, I was going to be late. So he picked that document without outside system, police operations, rushed home, found me home around 19 hours. For graduates, try your luck, you may get it. So I looked at the document and I said, wow, this is a good stuff. I applied. To cut a long story short, I was accepted to do my postgraduate diploma in human rights law. So I came and did it. And that gave me another advantage at a later stage.
So that was the second level of education.
Education, yes. So the bottom line now, what I've said is how young people should care of themselves when they go out in the industry. They should not be educated. they should be learned.
Respect everyone.
Respect everyone. Be ready to learn from everybody. And when you are doing something, don't be a person who wants to carry the glory. Be a person who wants to carry the glory as a team.
Share the glory with everyone.
Yeah. But be ready to carry the blame if you are the boss.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Don't share the glory, but don't share the blame.
Share the glory. Don't share the blame. If you are the boss, get the blame. Yeah. I've lived
That's
that
some
way.
insights.
I've lived that way.
Definitely, as being
Yes.
the HOD, that's
This HOD is Uganda is a good place.
okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm taking out of your talk. But
Yeah,
Uganda
but
is a good place because HOD position is it's temporal.
No.
You get it after a period of time. You leave, somebody else comes, and all the members know that this is temporal. So you treat each other so nicely because you are just a team. You know, tomorrow I'm the HOD, next time I'm going to my old office, somebody comes, so you treat each other as a team. It's not a big issue.
Yes, sir.
And decisions are normally made as a team. So if I have challenges, I call my men or my fellow lecturers, guys, there's this problem, how do we do it? We go and have a meeting.
Yes, sir.
It's resolved as a team. But when you are in the system like in the police, I was the officer in charge at Petauke police station. You are the guy who commands. You are the one who makes decisions. So if things go wrong, you are the guy who has to answer.
You're the one to be blamed.
You are the guy to blame. So I made very serious decisions and I carried them. One decision I made was, I'll give you, there were issues. I benefited from the advice from my boss from Katete. When I went into Petauke, I quickly had to read a lot of documents there, including judgments for the Chief Kalindawara.
Okay.
Yeah, so I understood the tradition of the Sengas very well within the few months out there. So two things happened. There was a program being aired by a radio in, I think that radio is called Radio Breeze or Radio Passim. I may switch the names. They were airing a program called Ansenganian. So when you see that title, directly you'd think, well, the way the things were then, you'd think now the Sengas are rebelling against the authority of the Chewas. Because the appointing authority of Kalindawalo is Kalonga Gawaundi, who is a Chewa.
The Chewa.
Kalindawalo is the senior chief for the Sengas. Okay?
So now, it's like a conflict.
Now, the way it happened was in the old days when Kalindawalo was moving around Mozambique, Malawi, he left one of his wives in Petauke. So he left a young man to be the security guard, Kalindawabwalo, security from the outside. Okay? So that Kalindawabwalo did the job very well, such that when Gawaundi came, if the wife reported, the young man who left as the security guard did a very good job. So Gawaundi then decided, since the young man did a very good job, Kalindawabwalo, you know Kalindawabwalo, eh? The outside guard.
Outside guard?
That's what it means, Kalindawabwalo.
Outside guard of the palace.
Yes, the perimeters. Like here, these security guards we see like at Omnia there. So they are protecting these areas. So those are Kalindawabwalo.
So the chief guard of the chief.
Okay. So that Kalindawabwalo now was given land by Kalonga Gawaundi to say now you'll be ruling this land. Okay. So that's how the name, the chiefdom of Kalindawalo came in. Kalindawalo is just a smooth naming of Kalindawabwalo. So up to now, Kalindawalo, the appointing authority is a chairman, Gawaundi. Now, in that period, there was this type program, Ansenganian, and you realize that the dethroning of one of the chiefs was linked to the fact that they did not respect Gawaundi. So that program was airing. There was a lawyer who is right now, I want to mention him. He was a state counsel. He sent a message to me as officer in charge and to the radio station that was contempt of court. Can we stop it?
Stop the show.
Stop the show.
So the show was done locally?
Yes.
At the radio station?
Radio station. Okay. Stop that. It's contempt of the court.
Okay.
So I looked at the letter. I've read the Senga history. I know it very well. The only thing I need to do was now to go and listen to the tapes these guys were playing. I said, I will not stop it immediately. I have to know,
understand
what's going on.
Okay.
I went to the radio station, asked them to give me all the tapes they have played and what they intend to play. There were about 8 of them. I listened to all of them, and when I concluded with what my reading was about the chewers and singers, I found there was no concept of God. So I told the radio station, can you continue?
No
If anything, let them come to me. That's what I mean. Be ready to shoulder the blame. Okay. So they continued. They were very happy. Yeah. Then there was a time when they were supposed to choose now the chief. So there was tensions were high.
Okay.
The DC told me, can you have reinforcement from Chipata or from Katete or Nyimba?
Right.
I told him, no, I'm dealing with civilians. I can't do reinforcement. My officers are up to the task. So on that particular day, to cut a long story short, I knew I would get a blame. So I told my officers very clear instructions.
Okay.
We are going to carry a lot of canisters.
Okay.
And once there, don't use live ammunition. Smoke the people as much as you can should there be violent. And make sure you use your long buttons professionally. Break any man's legs who is on your way. We'll pick them when we finish the operation.
Okay.
After that, whoever will be broken, the leg will be broken. I'll answer. But I'll not defend you if you hit somebody in the head.
Okay.
And I'll handle the chief man. So when we went there, I talked to the guy who was in charge of a group. My friend, see these guys, they will handle everybody. Me, I will just handle you. So don't do anything. We'll not chase you. So we didn't chase a group. That which was supposed to cause noise. We didn't chase them. You're part of the group, but should you make noise, this is our mission. The things went very peacefully.
But the blame was supposed to be.
All right. Okay. So that's why I'm saying, don't be somebody who should be getting the glory, but be ready to get the blame if you are given responsibility. Yeah.
All right. So we're almost running out of time.
I'm talking too much.
No, it's interesting.
Okay, let me summarize now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want you to talk a bit about what are some of the biggest challenges that agricultural engineering is facing in Zambia.
The challenges are for almost all the fields, especially in engineering, that certain people pretend they know. They don't consult the agricultural engineers. So you find that they will not come and consult you because there are so many people who think they can do irrigation systems. That's a challenge. Yeah.
So is it that some of these in I would say careers or professions are deemed to be more inferior than the other?
No, in the contrary, no.
No, that's not the case.
No, that's not the case. Everybody is born in a way or another trying to practice agriculture. So it's because of that nature that everybody practices it. You don't need to be taught in class to know how to do certain things with agriculture. So that makes it people know. But as we move on, it's becoming more and more high tech. Because people out there don't know, for instance, what it means to say irrigation surgery and why is it important. So there will be a time when that will be so important and agricultural engineers will be people to be consulted. Right now we are talking of issues of design. There are people who put a drip irrigation system. There are drip irrigation systems where people have put water doesn't reach at the end. The drippers at the end can't produce any water. Simply because the people who set the drip irrigation knew how to connect the pipes, but they didn't understand the hydraulics. Yeah. So at that point, very soon, agricultural engineers will be called upon. Yeah.
So one of the solutions, what do you think this could work if something was to be created where different engineering professions are linked together, work together to provide to come up with solutions to some of the problems we face, where an agricultural engineer is working together with a civil engineer, working together with a mechanical engineer, with an electrical engineer, with a geomatics engineer. They come together, share the ideas, work together just to solve these challenges we're facing.
Yeah, we need to do that. First and foremost, for instance, on a personal level, I work with people from civil engineering.
Oh.
I had a student I was supervising who was from agricultural sciences.
Okay.
I worked with people from agricultural science. Recently, we were writing a proposal, a collaborative research proposal with a gentleman from Ghana.
Okay.
But I looked at the requirement of the proposal. I realized there was somebody else who could be stronger than me from agricultural sciences.
Okay.
Instead of me being the team leader,
You have to choose.
I chose that person. She's a lady to say, hey, be the team leader for this because you seem to be better than me. So that's how it is.
Okay.
We have to, most important thing is to win. You don't need to be the champion. You need to have sight to choose the right team. Very important.
That's one of the most important things.
Very important. You have to choose the right team. Now, in terms of working as teams, it's not only about engineers who should work together.
Different professions.
Even social scientists should work together with engineers because the people, whatever you are designing as an engineer,
It's for the people.
it's for the people. So somebody who understands the people should be with you. As agricultural engineers, we do things for two categories of things. Three actually.
Okay.
People, animals, and plants.
Yes.
So we can't exclude the social scientists, we can't exclude the animal scientists, we can't exclude the plant scientists. So that's the kind of synergy that we need to have.
Synergy.
Yeah.
Okay. This is really getting interesting. So I think we need to. I think of talked a lot about most of the things that we had planned for.
Okay.
About to conclude. Give the signs of time. Yeah.
You should avoid me. I have a lot of stories.
Oh yeah, we need part 2.
You need part 2. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So coming to a conclusion of this, I would how I put it. We didn't talk about work ethic, but we'll try to summarize that in at least maybe in a minute. So as we conclude this interview, what work ethic should engineering professions, not just engineering professions, maybe someone who is not an engineer will come across this video, what work ethic should a person have? Just a person normally.
I think the example of the team lead I gave is one of them. Don't do things because they suit you. Do things because it's a good thing to do.
It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's a correct thing to do. Don't do it because it suits you.
Just do it because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Summarize work ethic. Thank you very much, guys. This has been an interesting interview. Unfortunately, we just had to compress it. But next time, I'm going to give you the very best full package. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Engineering Chronicles Professional Series. We are bringing you the very best. More professional engineers will be on the show very soon. So thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you.